Hello, this is Bharat from Palmistry Unplugged. Welcome. And today we will be speaking about the earth hand. In the last segment, I explained my classification of hand shapes, and the first hand that we're going to look at is the earth hand. And I will be including at some point in this video an example of somebody with an earth hand. Now, the earth hand is the most simplest of all the hands. The most complex and most developed hand is the air hand. The earth hand is simple. When you see it, it's very distinctive. You know it right away. It's a very broad hand. The fingers are thick, very thick. The membrane, the skin, the palmar skin membrane is raised. It's more coarse. It's more vibrant in a way. And the lines on the hands are usually quite simple. You usually only see a headline, a lifeline, and a heart line very often. And the thing about the earth hand is it's geared for work. It's grounded, so it gives a person a sense of groundedness. It gives a person a sense of things are simple, so there's a simplicity to the earth hands. People who have earth hands generally tend to see the world in terms of black and white rather than in areas of gray. And there's a simplicity about the earth people. And as I said, the earth hand is geared for work. It's geared to dig ditches and grow crops. So because of this, the circuitry of the earth hand is simple. It can't handle a lot of flow. It's only made to do simple tasks. So, what do I want to say? And also, what usually the earth hands have is a very good immune system, very good defense system, because they are working outdoors, and that is that thick membrane, the thick coarse membrane that you have. So as soon as you see somebody with really thick fingers, they're really broad palm, and it's kind of like it's not a refined looking hand. You're looking at an earth hand. So it is generally, as I said, most of the people that I give sessions to, I don't normally see earth hands in a great abundance. But of course, if I go up into a place where the people are more simple, or they're more agricultural place, like the hills, the Himalayan hills, then all the people have earth hands. So now, the thing about the earth hand, and remember I talked about the circuitry, is that sometimes I do give a reading to somebody, usually a man, sometimes a woman, and they are a doctor, or they're something, a psychologist or something. They've gone into higher education, and that poses certain problems. And the problem is because the earth hand cannot handle the flow. It cannot handle intense energy. Is like simple wiring. You can't put a heavy dose of electricity through simple wiring. It's going to explode. Or what's going to happen is the circuit breakers are going to click because it can't handle the load. And this very often happens to a person who has incarnated with an earth hand, but yet has gone into higher development. And these, especially the men, I would say 99.9% of the time, they have a certain problem. And the problem is this: because the circuitry of the earth hand cannot handle the load, what happens when they do get into overload is they shut down. And how they shut down is usually with health issues, or mostly with anger. And this is the way they shut down. And I've had professional football players, 2-meter football players or whatever, crying in front of me. They don't know what to do about their anger. And until I point them out what it's about, is that your circuitry can't handle it. So what do I advise these people, and what actually really works for them is timeouts. To really pace themselves, go slowly. Don't do too much at once, because you're going to have explosions, you're going to have shutdown. And these people, when they do follow that, they are able to adjust, and they don't have the uncontrollable anger that can come out of them. And see, that's one thing that I do in my palmistry. I give people very good tools to use. For example, is this, and to see these men, mostly men, being helped. That is really something, and you're going, yes, this is a good thing to know palmistry, because these people do get help, concretely get help. Okay. The other thing on our social economic scale, I really do see a woman with an earth hand, and their earth hand looks more like a fire hand most of the time. And usually the women with earth hands that I would meet, they are growing marijuana or something like this. They are farmers. It's always like 99% of the time. Okay, so that is what I have to say about the earth hand. It's the simple hand. It's the elementary hand. It's flavored by being grounded, health, and simplicity. And if you're a farmer, it's a good hand to have. Okay, so this is Bharat, and if you're interested to subscribe to my channel, please do. And if you want to download my book, it's available on iBooks or Amazon or Nook or something like this. And I will see you the next time. Thank you very much.